Hello guys and welcome to my craft desk. Tatiana is here with you today. I'm so glad you've joined me for this fun video tutorial. I'm starting this video with a few tips and tricks on how to cut apart steel dies that comes nested. I highly recommend you to wear safety glasses when you're doing this job, because some small and sharp parts of the dies can end up in your eyes. I'm using a pair of small sharp cutters to split all the elements apart. I highly recommend you not to squeeze hard, but bend back and forth the dies instead. I would usually do this process inside my waste bin so I can catch all the small sharp parts. Another great tip that I can give you is bending those tiny connecting elements back before cutting them off. It will prevent you to having extra marks on your paper when you're making your die cutting. I'm going ahead and cut all the small elements apart. This video is quite long, so I'm going to speed up some parts with simple processes, because I would like you to illustrate how to assemble all Christmas characters from this die set, plus to share some creative ideas. All the Christmas characters are supposed to be mounted on a tag that comes from Floral Pocket tag sugar cut. I'm running this tag die into my big shot machine with Nina Solar White paper. At this point, you will end up with a pocket tag shape plus score lines. And all you have to do is to bend the tag following these scored lines, edit some glue, and you're done. The pocket tag die are meant to hold a gift card or a secret message inside. You can use it on its own or glue inside your card. At this point, our base is ready and we can start assemble the first character, which is going to be a snowman. I'm going to keep the first tag quite simple and use colorful cardstock to make shading. But first, I'm searching for the correct elements for our snowman. Besides the base, we need a head die, a scarf, some buttons, a nose, and two small eyes that comes inside those face element. I'm starting with two teal shades that are Candy Necklace and Robin's Egg from Basil. I'm using both teal colors on the head and the scarf to give some shading and dimension. I'm making all the die cutting first and put the elements that I already die cut aside, so that I can keep a track of what already has been done and which elements are still need to be die cut. Finally, I'm assembling all the elements together using Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue. I like this liquid adhesive so much because it gives me some time to move the elements and find the perfect position. Plus, it dries clear and holds all the elements very strong. I'm gluing all the elements directly on the white pocket tag without adding any dimension with a foam tape. All the Christmas characters can be embellished with a holly leaves and two red berries. As you notice, I'm bending some elements such as scarf fringe and holly leaves before gluing them to the snowman to achieve some fun dimension. Finally, I am taking a hole punch since I want to restore this little hole and use it lightly to tie a string. I'm switching to the second character and first of all is going to transform a Floral Pocket tag die into a simple one. For that, I'm cutting a piece of Nina Solar White paper slightly larger than a tag front. I'm running the tag die inside my big shot machine and then trimming one side across the scored line with my sharp small scissors to achieve a simple tag die. Now that our base is done, I'm going to choose the die elements for our second character, which is going to be Santa's elf. This time we're gonna need a hat, a face element, a zigzag decor and a belt, plus holly leaves and berries for the hat decor. This time my idea is to use a patterned paper and achieve this way very easily a fun look. In this video I'm using a small paper pad from Sugar Pea Designs called Spots and Stripes Brights. I'm die cutting a striped green dress first using our Floral Pocket tag die. Next I'm adding a dotted red hat, 2 zigzag decors and holly leaves, all die cut from dotted pattern paper. I'm gluing all the elements together with the same monomulti liquid glue, and this tag is also done. Our third character is going to be a sweet little penguin. My idea for this character is to use flock sheets to add nice velvet and soft texture. I'm taking black velvet color first and die cutting tag base. As I've done before, once ran through the die cutting machine, I'm cutting off one edge with my sharp small scissors following the skull line. This cutie is very easy to build. All you need to die cut is his body, his little arms, legs, and a beak, plus 2 small eyes and holly decor as for the other characters. I'm using another flock sheet in white latex color to build up his body. Next, die cutting the arms from a dark grey cardstock, which is Simon Says Stamps slate color. Finally, I'm using the same yellowy orange tone, which is basil banana split, both for his little feet and a beak. This cute sweetie at this point is done. It's hard to keep on camera, but the velvety texture looks really cool in real life. Next comes super adorable Santa. It's very easy to put up together, especially because you don't have to use much colors. I'm going to use peppermint red from basil for most of the parts. On the elf and penguin characters I have to use double base because both pattern paper and flock sheets are quite thin and flexible. Since this time I'm using a red cardstock as a Santa's dress, I don't have to do this step twice. I glued all the elements on top of the red hat, which are Santa's head and its decor, a belt, his nose and cheeks, 2 small tiny eyes, and finally holly leaves. Last but not least, we're starting assembling super adorable Randy. I picked up all the dies I need for assembling this little guy, but this time I'm going to make a more personalized tag. This idea will be also useful for those of you who don't own many pattern papers or colorful cardstocks. I'm starting with a craft card base, but you can obviously switch to a plain white cardstock, because we're going to customize our personalized color by inking the elements with a brown shade of ink. I'm using on this project Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink, but you can obviously switch to any other you haven't have. You can cover all the elements with nice and even brown shade, or give it an ombre look, adding this way more dimension, like I did on this sweet little guy. And here are a few more ideas about finish touches that you can add to your cards. A coat of Christmas red glitter added to the noses of holly berries will add an extra festive touch to your characters. You can also add some sparkle and shine by adding a coat of clear shimmer pen to any element on your Christmas characters. Sugar Pea Designs on their store have guidelines how to assemble all the text together, but feel free to mix and match different elements and create your own customized characters. For example, my Randy got nice and warm red scarf decorated with stripes from a plain white gel pen. Googly eyes is also a very fun and nice element to use, along with a black liquid accents like Nouveau drops for the eyes, buttons or any other small elements on your Christmas characters. And these are all the tags we assembled today together. Hope this video is useful for you and you find it also inspiring. As always, you can find more details on my blog through the link I'll put in the box below. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all your love and support. Bye!